Hey, this is how I see it. We should play this game for life.
What game?
Mackin Hangin.
Welcome back to the Mackin Hangin Podcast. I'm your host, Trey. I'm here with Naj, Dre, and Rico.
What up, though?
And we just finished watching the worst Super Bowl of all time.
Fat ass snooze fest.
Facts. Nigga got old boy got his 6th ring though, so GOAT status.
Is he the GOAT or
no, bro?
One of them.
Yeah,
one of them.
No, he the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah, he one of them. MJ still the GOAT.
But first and foremost, that's two different sports, my nigga. You sound stupid.
yeah?
Fuck you talking about? It's pro athletes.
No, we talking about football and basketball.
Oh, in football.
Yeah.
In football, he's the absolute GOAT and shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We really can't even mention Aaron Rodgers in the same breath as him anymore and shit.
Not at all.
No, you Packers fans is forcing that anyway.
Hell yeah. But no, how was y'all boys' week and shit? We had like that negative 55-degree weather and shit.
She was cold as hell. I was at work.
Yeah, I was at work too. That shit was cold as fuck.
Y'all wild. I ain't go to work at all and shit.
Yeah. You ain't got a job though.
I ain't fucking leave the house at all. This shit.
Said, duh, nigga. We know you ain't go to work.
Hell yeah. It was funny because I was trying to troll Nige about going to work. I was trying to troll him and Eve about going to work, and then he pulled out the almighty coon card and shit. That shit hurt my damn soul and shit. The fuck, this nigga dropping blackface memes? He's like, this nigga.
Yo, me and Dre was talking about that at work and shit. Like, yo, I was like, yo, Dre, you seen that shit? He like, yo, yeah, you short that nigga shit.
Hell yeah.
Word.
I was so fucking angry and shit. I was like, how dare this nigga? I went to HBCU and shit. But nah, yeah, I mean, my week was crazy as hell. It was fucking cold as a motherfucker. I mean, I ain't really do too much of shit watch the Super Bowl. I was preparing like fuck. I was like, I'm about to buy a big ass pizza and just be a Super Bowl guest for these niggas and shit.
Yeah.
Nobody showed up at all besides my ugly ass brother and shit. He was just there looking like he was stealing shit. But no, so your ass said you went out to the club last night and shit. How was that shit?
Oh yeah, I went out Friday and Saturday. Friday, the nigga E was in town, so
you went out Friday and Saturday.
Facts, yo. That's why I'm so fucking exhausted and shit.
Oh, yeah, you snapped.
Oh, yeah, you wild.
Yeah. So Friday linked up with the nigga E was in town. Shout out to him.
Shout out E.
Yo, Saturday we went out too. Got faded. Yo, I ain't turned back into the crib until like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, yeah.
Yo,
crazy, yo.
Yo, and meanwhile, I went to bed at like 10 p.m. and shit after eating a hearty ass meal.
Yeah. Yo, also
like a good ass weekend.
linked up with my girl on Saturday. Did dinner movie. But yeah, the weekend was straight.
Oh, word.
That's what's up, yo.
But nah, so I know you were saying like when you went out though, you were saying like a lot of you just feel out of place when you was in that bitch and shit.
Oh, yo, facts, son. Like, yo, Friday night, cause I'm like, yo, this nigga E, he got way too much energy. You know, when you try to match another nigga energy and shit. Yo, that shit was exhausting.
Hey,
like,
you gonna burn yourself the fuck out and shit?
Oh, hell yeah. That I was like, yo, alright, let me get in my drunk bag. So I started like drinking like fucking crazy.
Yeah. So when is it time for like niggas our age to like give up, or not even our age? When is it time to just give up the club? Like just give up going out and shit.
I mean, like I said, first and foremost, that nigga said he went out 2 nights in a row. I'm motherfucking shocked, yo.
I was just gonna say,
yo, my
body can't handle that shit no more.
Yo, I damn near had a stroke and shit.
Back nights, bro, that shit crazy.
Yo, that shit was exhausting. Like,
I was just gonna say, you gotta think, Naj. We went from doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday growing up and shit, and we was still ready to go. Like now,
wait, you lie. We never went out on Sunday.
Yes, we did. The Amistad.
Him and Alex did.
No, we went to Saturday night.
No, we went to the Amistad on Sundays too and
I
shit.
never remember that. But continue, my lying brother.
What I'm lying for? The dude was in the picture with us and shit.
Brother.
Nah, but back then when we were younger, we used to go out a lot and shit.
Yeah,
it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Sunday.
yo, 21, you could do 4 days straight of partying and shit and still go to work and shit.
But to answer Trey's question though, man, shit, I couldn't do it at all, nigga. You might gotta be. But I don't know, man, because my brother, he's like 38. Well, he's 39 now, and he was going out. He go out still, so
yeah.
You either got to be like a thirsty ass, lonely single nigga, or I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on what type of vibe it is, yo. Like, I don't think I can hit clubs no more. Like, my body ain't even built for clubs no more.
Right. So at what age? Because like I remember
that's what I'm saying, yo. Like,
okay.
So for that, I hear what you're saying. I feel like it differs. Like my club age has been done, yo. Like I've been done with clubs for a while. But I can still knock a bar out like every now and then and shit. Do that for a couple hours, but I'm in and out though.
Yeah, I'm with Dre. If I was single, I probably wouldn't go to the club anyway, and I guess I probably wouldn't go to the club because clubs is like ass cheeks now and shit. Like the most exciting part about going to the clubs outside of getting numbers is like getting a nasty ass dance and shit. Yeah. Like people don't even fucking dance no more and shit.
No, I say like if I was single, like yeah, I would still fuck with the clubs because like the club that's easy money every time, especially like a club like that shit that's over here on National.
Nah, last time I went to the club, I was hating every second of that shit.
Oh yeah, you're married, nigga. Of course you was. You ain't even doing shit. But when I was single in my single bag like crazy, like them I used to love the club because I was hopping from club to club. I wouldn't just stay at like a 618 all night. I go club to club.
So you was paying coverage fees for all them clubs? You a rich nigga. That's what you do, huh?
So are we saying like we'll know when it's time to give up the club? It's not based on age. It's more based on the vibe and shit. It's more based on like I don't know.
I guess it's a case by case basis and shit.
Yeah, because I know like in my case I got a girl and shit. So of course why the fuck I'm going out?
I don't know because when I first moved back to Milwaukee and shit, I fucking hated the club. Like I liked bars and like going to lounges and shit. But it's like once I moved back and I feel like I was like 25, 26. I was kind of over that whole club shit. I ain't gonna lie. It was just that whole little vibe. I just was not rocking with it at all.
Yeah, I was growing out of that shit when I was like 25, 26. That's when I got into the bars.
I mean, even when I got with my girl, I was just the club shit. It grew out of us. Well, it grew out of me fast because we was doing it so much. And then I was just realizing, like, reality was just, like, kicking in. Like, niggas was, like, real life paying bills and shit. Like, ain't nobody finna be spending fucking $50 to get in the club and then you want to get a fit and all that other shit. Yeah. Like, fuck that.
And then if you, like, what you saying is, like, if you grown as hell and you got hella bills and it's like, I can pay $12 for, a Jack and Coke or some bullshit just with all your bread. You'd be damn near like $40 deep on one night and shit on like 2 drinks.
Yeah, so like when I used to go out, like from Thursday all the way to like Sunday. Man, nigga, I would spend like I damn near spend my whole check them 4 days and shit, yo.
Hell yeah. So it's like so basically whenever you get a lot of responsibilities, the club just become.
Nah, because niggas got responsibilities now and they still be kicking it. It's like I said before, it's a case by case basis and shit. Me personally, I don't go out for 2 reasons. One, my wife really don't like it and don't care for it, and then I don't care for it honestly and shit. I much rather have a kickback, food, drinks, you know what I'm saying? Whatever my niggas want to do and shit like that. That's more amusing to me than going out all the time. Like people that go out all the time, I feel like they probably depressed and hate their life and shit.
Or they looking for some ass though.
Yeah, or it's like one of them niggas that just love attention and shit. Cause I got like mad family members that's like way older than me, like 10 years older than me, that be still trying to be in a young boy bag.
But we already know it ain't really on attention. It's more so like just trying. They looking for women and shit.
No, it's a fashion show now and shit.
Niggas want to impress each other.
Niggas want to impress each other and shit. Niggas don't know how to impress chicks and shit.
In fact, niggas like you were saying earlier, people don't dance in the club no more. It be a few people like certain clubs they dance in the club, but like if you go to Uptown, that's in the hood, they not dancing.
Nah, niggas in there doing the money dance and wearing little dirty ass yays and shit like that.
All right, but let's say if you are in a club and you already done with that shit, but how do you behave in a club if, let's say, you in a relationship like how we not in a relationship together. Pause. But I'm saying me and you both, have significant others and shit. How do you behave in a club? Or what's the club etiquette for
being in a relationship?
And shit.
I just pretty much keep my eyes to the flow and shit. So that's pretty much what niggas do. No, but how I was Saturday night. I was just like around E and his homegirl.
Yeah.
So that was about it. And I seen Demetrius getting his little bag or whatever. So I just don't do shit. There's nothing really much you can do but
I was just gonna say and
like dance when you hear the music.
Yeah, the club is absolutely horrible if you got a chick, yo. Like that shit god awful. I used to be depressed as shit at the club watching Nige and Evan Wynn and shit. I used to sit at the bar and sit drinking my little trash ass drink and shit. Look at them niggas having a ball and shit right now.
That nigga talking all facts and shit.
And Nige, she cute talk to her and shit, bro. I used to have an awful time.
One thing you can do I mean, one thing, because I don't think, my girl, I don't think she'd be opposed to me. Like, if you was at the club and then you were talking, or Dre was talking to a chick and he needed a wingman, like, I can be a wingman in that situation.
I think that's cool. My girl understand that.
Yeah, just don't take the number down and shit.
No, but on that wingman shit, though, like, I wingman when I was in a relationship before. Like, that shit kind of fuck you up, right? Because after I did that shit, I kind of started wanting to just Mac hoes for sport and shit.
Yeah, just if you still got it.
Just to see if I still got it, yo. Like, I'll talk to, like, 4 or 5 chicks and shit, try to get the number, see what happened, and just delete them hoes and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whole girl hated that shit. Because I feel like I talked to some chicks, but I ain't want to, I ain't like keep their numbers and shit. I was doing that shit for sport.
Wait, so is Mackin for sport, like if you at a club and you was just, doing that for your homeboys, would Mackin for sport be a red flag and shit?
Oh, no, I'm not Mackin for sport.
Oh, yeah, no. Chicks hate that shit, yo. Like, your significant other gonna hate that shit like fucking shit. That's instant death and shit. I'm just saying, because I'm not in that situation no more. That I was macking for sport like fucking shit.
Yeah, my girl was not like letting me keep my skills sharp.
Oh, hell yeah. Tyler ain't going for that bullshit at all.
I'm out the game completely.
Hey, no, I damn near died that night. I told her about that shit. That was a horrible situation. But wingman, like I said, like, it ain't really too much trip about the wingman shit. But I was like, yeah. So, I was just on some cool shit. I was bored, so I started talking to people. Like, she damn near killed my ass and shit.
Hell yeah. So, Rico, have you ever... Well, back on the original topic was how to behave in a club when you're in a relationship. Do you have any, like, experience with that shit? Like, when you was in a relationship? Because whenever I seen your ugly ass in the club, you was always just behaving like you was in a relationship.
You're always bored anyways.
Hey, listen.
So nigga said when he was single, he was acting like he was in a relationship. And hoes, they weren't checking something.
Listen, my baby mama, she like, bro, you ain't got no kids.
To my defense, I had to always stay on point because these niggas always wanted to get drunk and shit. And, you with a crew of niggas and one person got to be on point, so...
That's a cop-out, Rico.
Yeah, they got shit what you doing being boring as fuck.
I mean... I respect it.
My, like I said before, when I was single, my play was, getting the nasty-ass dance and shit. That was my thing.
But Rico, he faking like he didn't remember the time when he used to do some corny-ass shit at them clubs. Remember?
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember he was doing the worm? And
nigga did the worm in the middle of the circle of people. I'm like,
yo, my nigga, you did the worm?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He had his shirt dirty as shit.
Oh, my G, love yourself. You tripping.
Yeah. So,
hey, they talking that shit, but I had the club lit for like 5 minutes and shit.
Everybody had you in disgust.
Off of doing the worm?
It was a fat ass circle and shit.
Yeah, it was a fat ass circle. They thought you was finna do some fire ass shit. You started doing the worm. It was pure shame after that.
Yeah. The whole crew lost mad cool points there.
It was like, what's up with the nigga that got all that dirt on his, the nigga that got a gum on his collar and shit? I was like, that's my boy right there. That's my boy. But no, so if you at the club and since we can't do the Mackin for sport and we in a relationship and all that, we just gotta sit back and kind of judge our single friends and shit. So when y'all see y'all single friends in the club, what do y'all be thinking? Like, do y'all be thinking like, damn, that shit super trash? How they out here posting?
This ain't no fucking game. And
yo,
shit. Who man's all this shit? That's my man's and shit.
Yo, straight up, yo. When I'm with, Will got he got some weird ass awkward games. Sometimes it works, most of the time it don't. Demetrius, last night we was at Lucid and shit, yo. So he approached these two girls like, "It's so dude stinking here." I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That's your opener, yo.
And for the audience, the Demetrius is my brother. So just to let y'all know who he talking about.
Nobody give a hell about that nigga being your brother.
Yeah, you gotta make a statement and shit.
You try to plug him and shit with his dirty ass.
I got your dusty ass and shit.
That nigga go to this stank bag, bro. That's how you hella that hoes, man. What's wrong with your family, bro? You don't talk to women like that.
Hell yeah,
you don't talk to women like that.
You don't talk to women like that.
Shit, I'm feeling pure shame right now. And
yo, that shit funny as hell, dog. Cause like you in a club, you in a relationship, you really can't do nothing but just like look at people. So you just people watching or just talking to your homeboy or whatever and dancing.
Word.
Me, I'm just trying to figure out how to get to the bar and I'm just squeezing dude. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much that's me all night. Excuse me, I'm trying to get by. Excuse me.
Yo, so I'm like looking
Put your hands up and so they know you are. They know you are.
You ain't touching nobody.
Yeah. Like, no, this nigga's not threatening. He has his hands up and he's smiling and shit.
Yeah, most definitely. But when I was paying attention, like I was just checking out Meech and shit, just to see what he was doing. Dog, that nigga's hilarious. So he probably got some numbers. I don't know.
You say no with the stank game and shit.
Yo, that's his opener.
He been in his bag for a little while though and shit. I'll say that shit. He been in his bag.
That's what's up, yo.
Whatever.
What's up?
You know what I mean? That bag and shit.
Shout out Meech. That's a weird ass bag to be in.
I was just gonna say that's a disgusting ass opening line and shit.
Man's in his stank bag.
It sure do stink in here.
I'm saying,
that line was
hold on. What type of chicks do you approach with this show do stank in here? Like what they look like?
He was trying to knock that two down, G.
They wasn't the one. They was super trash, but those are the type of girl you can say that to them. They was super trash.
Oh, okay. They might have went for the stink bag.
Nah, but they didn't. That was like, nigga, that's you that stank in here. I was like, yo, that's funny.
I don't know what type of chicks that you would. I don't even know what type of situation that would be unless she was like at a parade and like a horse and shit. Like, this shit stink, don't it? Like, yeah, it do. You funny as hell, man.
Yeah, and then you know how Will give it up and shit. That nigga, he just blow kisses at girls from around across the room.
Oh, no, his game is terrible.
Yo, that's some Ted Bundy-esque shit.
Oh, no. God damn, Ted Bundy? No, yeah. Ted Bundy was at least charming and shit, yo.
No, this nigga will go crazy, yo. I heard him hit a chick with the corniest line I've ever heard in my life and shit with supreme confidence. My nigga ill for that, yo.
Are you talking about he'll make the heart and then point at you and shit?
That was one of them, yo.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Nigga was some corny ass shit with supreme confidence. That shit crazy.
Yo, I seen him do one time. He tapped a girl on her shoulder and shit, and he just waved at her. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing, G?
That shit creepy as hell. This shit.
He don't know no better.
Nah, but on some real shit though. Like speaking of being in the club. What the fuck is that with niggas drinking Hennessy and shit, yo? Like, why the fuck did black people choose nasty ass Hennessy as our drink of choice?
Yo, I don't even know, yo. That shit's garbage.
That shit tastes like gasoline and shit.
No, it don't taste like gasoline and shit. I know what that shit tastes like. It's like sewer water and shoe juice. That shit gross as fuck.
Nah, bro. I mean, y'all wild into it's not that bad.
Bro, you like Hennessy?
Nah, that shit's garbage.
Nah, Hennessy is dead ass garbage.
But I'm saying, we ain't gonna give it like that bad of a rap.
Fuck that, I am. That shit garbage.
I'd rather drink Irk and Jerk than Hennessy and shit.
I'd
rather drink Seagram's and hot water than Hennessy and shit.
I rather drink Fleshman and just...
Man, straight up, Hennessy nasty as fuck.
And I'm not, like, my drink of choice is Crown Apple and shit. But I see why black people gave Hennessy. Like, that is the drink for...
Please elaborate, my nigga.
Alright. One, Hennessy mixes amazing with Coca-Cola.
Oh, fuck it, don't.
Yes, it do.
Hennessy, you know, a lot of people, when they drink Hennessy, they drink that shit straight.
They drink it straight, no ice.
That's
room temp.
Punching their kids and shit.
Oh my god!
They drink it out the bottle. They don't mix it at all.
Shit, well, whenever I was
and then they brag about drinking that shit. That
and then they walk around
straight.
in the club with the little bum ass.
And then they say the bottles with they retarded ass.
Facts.
Yeah.
Doing weird ass dances and shit with the Hennessy bottle and shit. And that shit come out your pores and shit. Hennessy is horrible, man.
Yeah, Hennessy's bad.
I guess you guys just won me over. And
Hennessy's terrible.
I don't know why people like that shit at all.
And that shit costs so much money for nothing.
Well, Hennessy is a trendy thing for black people, and
that's the question, Rico. We understand that. We trying to figure out why.
I think I know why though.
No, I'm saying I think
people like saying it. People like pronouncing the word. Like they're not saying Hennessy. Like I'm off that Hennessy. You know what I mean? Like it sounds cool.
I'm off that Henny. What's the saying? Would they be saying I'm off Henny?
Yeah.
But no, but they say it's a saying about that shit.
Wait, what was you was drinking Hennessy last night at the club?
No, hell no, I was drinking Long Island.
He was drinking a thought mixture and shit.
Right, they get straight
I'd rather
to the
drink
point.
Long Island. Hennessy is nasty as fuck,
shit,
yo.
it might be Hennessy in Long Island.
Oh no, they be saying Henny things possible and shit. Like any chick that drink Hennessy, they be going after.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people only started drinking Hennessy because people was like, it was at one time Hennessy was like at a super height and shit.
It still is.
Is it?
Yes.
I wouldn't know.
Shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, all I'm saying
is...
is...
called it too many times.
No, I know at one particular time when Young M.A. was rapping and shit, like that song Ooh and shit.
So Young M.A. ain't rapping no more or shit?
Nah, I mean, when that song Ooh had came out and shit, I know Hennessy was like like the top beverage and shit for like everybody.
Yeah, because Douce tastes way better than that bullshit.
I still never tried that shit.
Yeah, I never tried Douce.
Wait, so since Hennessy isn't the drink of choice, what will we?
Hennessy is a drink of choice. It's not our drink of choice.
That's what I was about to. What will we condone as like that should be the black drink of choice and shit.
No, it gotta be that Crown Apple.
Yep.
Honey Jack.
Nah, man, we kind of passed
that Crown Apple fire. That bag coming in handy like hell.
I'm fucking with Crown. I'm kind of rocking with that vanilla Crown at this point.
Yeah, that shit fire too.
Yeah, that vanilla Crown go crazy. Now I start fucking with this one shit. It's kind of on the cheaper side though. Yeah, it's kind of on the cheaper side though. This shit ill. It's called Revel Stoke. It's like a pineapple whiskey. That shit go crazy. So I actually
wait, what's it called?
It's called Revel Stoke.
That shit sound gay as a bitch.
That shit sound like
it's pineapple whiskey.
I'm telling you, gonna love that shit.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of Revel Stoke, that shit sound like some shit 21 to be drinking.
Oh,
the UK and shit is ugly ass.
Hey man, that was smart. Good one.
Hell yeah, but nah, I don't know. Well, I know you got. We all was kind of familiar. Well, we just seen this damn story break, but turns out 21 Savage is actually from Great Britain.
That nigga's a British.
And he got like a stupid weird ass name with a regular ass last name. What's that nigga name?
He got like 6 names.
It's like Shabab Habib.
No, it's like Young Shannon Ben
Joseph.
Abraham Joseph. He got the same, like how Ben Laden got that in his name. He got that in his name too. So 21 Savage might be fucking around, be a terrorist and shit.
He really a savage for real.
Yeah, in fact, he might be a terrorist, son.
Hey, yo, low key.
That's why they send his ass back to British.
The worst part about it is, yo, I ain't believe that shit. I see that shit on the Shade Room.
Yo, yeah, when Trey sent me that shit, I'm like, yo, what you talking about, nigga? And then he had sent the link, and then my girl was talking about it too. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, this shit on the Shade Room, it gotta be real.
So does this change how we look at him as an artist and how we listen to his music?
Oh no, he's still shoot you in the face.
He's still a real ass motherfucker.
He's still gonna shoot you in the face.
He's still a rob your grandmother and shit.
Yeah, you can get your drugs off from a distance and shit, but he gonna still press your ass.
So you wouldn't try him now that he's from Great Britain?
Oh no,
I'm really not trying him now and shit.
He don't listen to this podcast with his old coon ass and shit.
I definitely ain't trying to nigga that didn't escape ICE for like 20 years and shit.
I know, but it was some updates on the situation. They said he good and shit. He gonna beat that up.
And he didn't escape it. I mean, his I guess his green card or whatever, it just expired.
Hey, yo, my man. So just as an update, his name is Shaya Ben Abraham Joseph. I just wanted to make sure we got that correct for the people.
Yeah, that's just wild. 2019 is starting off just being a weird year.
It's starting off to be hilarious and shit.
Like,
yo, and then you said, what you saying about, you said 6ix9ine had set him up with some shit?
Oh yeah, no, everyone is saying like since 6ix9ine just went into, since he just took that plea deal and shit.
He said, he had 21 Savage.
Oh no, because 21 Savage had tweeted as soon as he found out about 6ix9ine, he was like, fuck, I don't do rodents and shit. And then right after he tweeted that shit, the ICE was on his ass.
Yeah, 21 Savage not even from here. Yeah, his green card's been expired.
Yo, yeah, the internet, wow, they be coming up with some crazy conspiracies.
Yeah. I don't believe that shit at all.
Oh yeah, of course. There's no link to them.
That shit coincidental as fuck.
The thing about 21 though, he never did sound like a regular hood ass. He always had like a weird ass accent, but I could never figure out what the hell. I just thought he was retarded and shit.
What, nigga? Nigga don't have no accent.
You ever heard him talk?
I heard him. I listened to his interviews and shit. Like when he had the shit on the Breakfast Lessons, that shit, he talked like a regular Southern slow nigga.
And he just got a weird ass voice and shit. I think that's what's fucking you up and shit. Because what did he say when he's with Amber Rose and shit? She's like, hey, tell us, keep my name out your mouth. He's like, yeah, keep my bitch name out your mouth. He just had that weird, ugly.
Yeah, he has a monotone voice because like when he raps on a song, he raps how he talks. Yeah. So he doesn't change any type of like the cadence or nothing like that. He just sounds exactly the same everywhere anywhere you hear him talk or rap and shit.
Wait, yeah, Rico, how you feel about this shit?
It's that whole 21 Savage shit just really fucked me up and shit. Like I don't know where the fuck music is going now and shit. Like,
it sound like you really see that shit to heart, my G.
Nigga ripped up all his
You really took that shit to heart, my G.
Nah, it's just you never know the person that you listening to and shit. Like shit like that constantly proved to me all the time that niggas just gotta stop listening to rappers and shit.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Niggas, some people really do be living that they life and shit, but this shit like extreme as fucking shit.
It's almost like, yo, you don't know, you can't tell what's real and what's fake anymore and shit. Cause like, let's just say hypothetically, he was a nigga from Great Britain. And he was like this like proper ass nigga from Great Britain that like wore like bow ties and shit. And he out of nowhere, he just changed himself to 21 Savage and started making like.
Well, that's what Plies did. I mean, Plies just wasn't as hard as 21 Savage was and shit. Yeah. Plies did the exact same thing. Talked all the, hey, baby, I'm a water. And then next thing you know, he was on the interview talking proper as fucking shit. And he was talking like he had 6 degrees like a motherfucker.
I mean, he got a degree though. I
don't think it's the same thing and shit. But they said with Plies, it was like he was just rapping about his brother life and shit. Wasn't that like the big thing about Plies and shit? It wasn't really like he wasn't living like the life and shit.
And
he wasn't and shit. He was rapping about his brother and shit.
His whole image was being a busted baby.
Yeah, fucking Google this shit.
I'm saying, so technically, you ain't gotta be fake to do that shit. You just be like, yo, I'm smart as hell, but I would still be a busted baby and shit.
That nigga was he was living a whole double life, but this shit would hold. I guess the difference between 21 Savages, I guess. He really get down on the motherfucking shit.
Nigga got hella cases that he beat.
Yeah, he got hella stripes and shit. Plies ain't got no stripes. He just got hella hits and shit. So I don't know. It's a real weird ass time in hip hop right now and shit. This shit almost worse than Jeezy telling you trap or die and then sending his son to school and shit.
I don't even think in just hip hop it's a weird ass time, and overall in just like the urban or black entertainment is just weird as hell like that.
Well, now it's exactly what you just said. It's literally entertainment now and shit. Like you got to put a grain of salt on everything everybody do and say now and shit, because that shit like, fake as hell.
Speaking of like fake ass shit like that, what's his name? That Jessie Smallette. Yeah. Y'all believe that damn story? So to give y'all a quick give y'all context on the story. So Jessie Smallette, he's the actor. Smallette, yeah, I said.
And it's Jessie Smallette.
Jessie Smallette, but yeah, he's the actor on Empire. He plays like the singer that the bisexual singer, whatever. So apparently he got attacked in Chicago by some random ass
white dudes,
MAGA hats. They put a noose on his neck and they like beat his ass, threw bleach on him, broke his ribs and shit, and then. The story goes is he called the cops 3 hours later. He had the noose on his neck. He went to the hospital and, but he said he called his bodyguard. And when he was calling his bodyguard,
he called his manager.
Yeah, he called his manager, and they heard the people in the background saying like, "This is MAGA country, nigger."
That shit funny.
That shit fucked
up. Did they say they sent like a death threat to the hospital or like
it was like they sent like a death threat to Fox News.
Oh yeah,
like, I mean not to Fox News but to the Fox studio
to Empire.
So have y'all heard some of the conspiracy theories that was going around about it?
No.
One of them that I heard was he got his ass whooped by a gay dude for trying to talk to another dude, boyfriend or some shit, because he had went to this gay bar or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then another one that I had heard was this was like a big ass publicity stunt for like music and shit, which is kind of that one I kind of feel because Taraji had posted this big ass what's the name basically saying man Jesse, I hope you feel better, but go buy his music off iTunes and shit. Like that shit was sick as fuck,
and especially because this nigga out here telling people he the gay Tupac now.
He said that shit.
Yeah. Gay Tupac and shit now.
Yeah, because whatever happened, it worked for him. He got the spotlight now. She got mad attention for right now. But that shit is not gonna make his music better.
Yeah, and soon as I heard the story, I just did not believe it because I'm like, one, if you in Subway, wouldn't there be Subway workers there? If you was there, you know what I mean? Somebody would have
seen that shit. Chicago is a big city, and he was in a popping area too. So.
And it's downtown Chicago.
Facts.
And it's on the south side. It's busy as hell.
Facts.
Like, how the hell did no one see somebody throw a noose on your neck? And just
first off, what motherfuckers is walking around with bleach and a noose? At 2 o'clock in the morning and shit.
But maybe it's trying to bleach and noose a nigga. What you talking about? That shit happens, bro.
But it's funny because who's walking around with the MAGA hat on, with a noose, with a mask on, with like? They were saying that like those like when people was believing the story, because I believed it at first.
I believe that shit too, my G.
Yeah, so
until you say he was gay Tupac, but continue, my bad, bro.
No, it didn't. Also, not even that, because they was throwing too much sauce on him. I'm like, yo, so like when I first heard, I'm like, yo, did these niggas like they hate this guy? Or did they plan this out when they just finally ran into him? But when they throwing too much sauce on him, I'm like, okay, this might be a fucking lie.
It's bruh, Lee Daniels. I don't trust dude at all, bro.
As far as you can throw him.
Hell yeah, bro. Because I remember I seen the video when Dame Dash was checking him and shit. You know, he owed him hella bread. I'm like, this shit sound like some shit. Because Empire actually had an episode back when I was watching that shit season 1 and shit. When I thought season 1 was lit as fuck, by the way.
Facts.
But nah, Lee Daniels had an episode on Empire that was similar to this. It was like the Ku Klux Klan was coming after dude and he was running. It was like they put a noose on him and shit. It was some weird ass shit. I'm thinking Empire ratings are down like hell. They're like, all right, we need to figure out how we can get people to watch the show and listen to dude music at the same time and shit. Because Lee Daniels like he'll do some snake ass shit like that.
I can see that possibly happening.
Yeah, they trying to make this a support move and shit.
Bro, because like
because I don't know nobody that watch Empire.
And think about this shit. What was the first people who tweet about this incident, not his family member? It was all Empire actors and shit. It was like the Taraji.
Because they knew first, my G. Give my man some benefit of the doubt, bro. As he called his agent calling his family's agent calling Lee Daniels. She calling Taraji. He calling, what's homie name?
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard. We calling these niggas, bro.
I know this way be on track.
He said, call my agent and tell them I can't make it.
I don't know, bro.
What if they threw a noose around him and then threw a dildo at him too and shit, dog?
Yeah, that shit's insane as hell.
Hey, where we at and shit? Edit that shit. I don't want to hear about no dick jokes and shit.
Fuck wrong with you. They're trying to get that band off the air and shit.
Man, what the fuck?
Oh, man, that's funny.
But the thing is,
hold on, Trey. We don't condone hate crimes, Rico.
Hell yeah.
That ain't a hate crime.
Continue,
they threw a noose. They threw a noose on him and shit. No, I
noose
said
in a dildo.
That's the ultimate hate crime.
God damn, Rico.
We don't condone hate crimes, Rico.
I was saying.
Hey, no, but I just looked it up. That I was looking up Empire viewership. Yeah, that shit slipped down to a serious low.
That's what I'm saying. I think because it sounds like this is fresh, and then they don't have any footage. They say literally there's no footage of none of this shit happened. This nigga at Subway downtown. There's hella cameras downtown.
Yeah, and then they trying to say that they got footage, but they want to wait until all the legal after all the cops do their investigations and shit.
Yo, he won't even release his he won't even give the his phone to the cops or whatnot.
Hey, low key though, that picture they released like the day it happened did look crazy as a motherfucker with his eyes just rolled in the back of his head and shit.
I ain't see that shit.
Yeah, I ain't see that
look
shit.
Crazy. So
I changed my whole tune if I seen that and shit. I'm like, we gotta find these damn people.
Oh no, it looked crazy. It kind of looked kind of off.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, he can still get that from guy to get his ass whooped. But if it's, hopefully it is true. Because you know too much if it's not.
I mean, either way, yo, all press is good press, yo.
I don't know.
Like you said, he in the spotlight now. He in the spotlight now.
Yo, but I'm saying,
niggas is looking at him.
If people find out that this was like
that's gonna
fake as shit, this gonna bury Empire like shit.
The only reason I don't believe that, listen. The only reason I don't believe that is because a documentary came out saying that R. Kelly. They have solidified proof that R. Kelly was fucking teenage girls and that nigga record sales went up.
That wasn't solidified proof. It was the same stories people already heard, but it was his fans. Like Empire, this ain't no a documentary. This is just like a story that somebody's telling. Like,
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a negative perception of this man still increased his record sales.
No, but I'm saying it's a different because. There's people that don't want to believe was that all that shit happened to R. Kelly.
Right.
This is what he's doing is pretty much painting a picture that everybody that's a Trump supporter, they hate gay people. They hate gay black people.
And that's not what I'm saying. I'm speaking in reference to y'all saying if this shit was fake.
Well, so
when I said any press is good press.
Hold on. What me and IG pretty much saying is like the press is different because like everyone is for the story. So everyone is like, yo, if this shit true, because you ain't see everyone come out and be like, justice for Jessie. Like everyone was mad as hell. Everyone was like dropping videos and saying I'm praying for you and whatnot. If the whole black Twitter finds out that this is a lie and like they were using like the black cause to like
cancel culture.
Yeah, they gonna cancel the hell out of the Empire. And
hell yeah, they gonna boycott the shit out of that.
Hell yeah,
they trying to cancel R. Kelly and his record sales went up.
But no, I'm saying, but the cancellation is actually working on R. Kelly.
Because
what we saying is like R. Kelly, he's not using a movement to get sales up. This would be them deliberately using like the gay movement and then like the black struggle to like get more people to watch the show.
No, I hear what you're saying, and I'm not arguing that the shit is negative. What I'm arguing is that this may actually help this motherfucking show either way, or his music career.
Oh, I mean, I'm saying if this is false, it's not gonna help.
If it's false, it'll give it So what the thing that's different with this dude is like. The thing that's gonna get more of the views, it won't be the music, it will be more so the story. So like every time somebody posts a link about the story, people gonna look at the article and read it and watch the video on YouTube and see, oh, what the hell happened? But his overall music, people ain't gonna go to that shit because he's not even a known music artist anyways and shit.
Facts.
So if anything, it's gonna be the story itself that catch themes.
Yeah, and his trash music is like people that feel better is not gonna make his music sound better. That shit he be making is garbage.
Hell yeah. So speaking of celebrities getting attacked and shit. How y'all boys what did you boys see what happened to Bow Wow?
Oh man, Shad Moss, man.
Bow Wow got the brake speed off his
I got a lot to say.
Hold on. So before we go into it, so I think it was like Saturday, it was a picture that came out that it showed like Bow Wow's face was all beat up, and it was him and I think it was his girlfriend or his wife, but the reports came out and said Bow Wow got into a domestic abuse with his wife and whatnot, but it looked like Bow Wow got his ass whooped. So we pretty much trying to say,
it don't look like shit. Bow Wow did get his ass.
yeah, like
because she was looking
normal.
She was looking Gucci and gold. Bow Wow was looking like he got destroyed by homegirls.
Hell yeah, that shit was insane as hell. Yo, Rico, did you see the?
See Pacquiao Bow Wow.
No, I definitely seen that shit, and I got a lot to say about it.
All right.
For everybody, we all laughed about it and shit, but it's definitely deeper than that to me. Me personally, if he would have fucked her up, we'd have been right now canceling Bow Wow and shit.
Facts.
I hate the fact that people are cracking these jokes and making it seem like Bow Wow like some kind of little bitch ass nigga for taking his ass whooping and shit. You definitely shouldn't. Nigga look like a zombie and shit. You definitely shouldn't be hitting each other in that relationship and shit. Like if it get to that point, you definitely gotta like move around and shit. Cause right now in this kind of climate that we in and shit, cancel culture is at like an all-time high. And I guarantee you, if Bow Wow would have smacked the shit out of her, they'd have been trying to cancel him and just everything, like do everything bad to him and shit.
And to piggyback off that shit, like, yo, just how they were presenting the information to the public, it was like, Bow Wow is arrested for domestic abuse. Like, they wasn't saying, like, what happened.
I thought Bow Wow didn't beat the shit out of the chick and shit. She got a couple good looks in and shit. I looked at her.
Yo, she was straight.
Oh, yeah, she was good. She was Gucci and gold. Bow Wow was destroyed, my man. This nigga, his face was bleeding and scratched up. He looked like he had a long ass night.
Bro, that shit, we need justice for Bow Wow. But that shit is annoying as hell because, like what Rico's saying, that cancel culture. Because I was trying to look at how, women on my timeline was, like, sharing the story.
They was laughing.
Yeah, they were saying cancel and all that shit. And then you start seeing the photos, and then the first person I see to talk about from Bow Wow perspective was Lil Duval and shit.
Yeah.
Because he was like, justice for Bow Wow, we need answers. And shit.
Word.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I just think that shit is wild as hell and shit.
I mean, she fucked him up for real, but I seriously feel like.
That wasn't that bad, but it was funny.
No,
that nigga look like he got attacked by Wolverine and shit.
No, he took an L for sure. But it's like I said, that's respect, yo. If he ain't put his hands on her, he just took the L and shit.
That's bullshit, though. I hate chicks that's okay with one way.
Well, Rico, we not finna just sit here and say we finna beat up girls.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, like, I hate the fact that when Chris Brown was on Rihanna's ass, everybody was like canceling Chris Brown and shit like that without getting both sides of the story.
Wait.
Rico. Damn, Rico.
What?
Rico support women beaters? That's what you saying?
Rico's opinions does not support the opinions of the Mackin Hangin
Podcast. I don't support
Rico's opinions does not support the opinions of the Mackin Hangin Podcast.
I don't support.
Okay.
Hey, her face was swole.
We are not okay with Chris Brown. Chris Brown give a Riri the lump wump.
No, listen, I don't support men beating on women at all and shit. I'm not saying that. My thing is, it was everybody was on Chris Brown ass when it happened and shit, right?
As they should.
So why ain't nobody on this girl ass? Everything that I'm seeing down this timeline is everybody basically it's okay for a chick to fuck a dude up and shit.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Double standards, my guy.
Nah, that's some bullshit, dog.
Double standards, my guy.
Don't make that same statement. Y'all be ready in the uproar and shit. One thing I hate about cancel culture now with women, if they feel like something don't go their way, they automatically ready to cancel that shit. Like right then and there. That's some bullshit.
Rico got some energy for this shit.
Hell yeah, I feel you, man. I feel like
we go up and shit. All right.
He got his Malcolm X voice on and all types of shit. Who this nigga think he is?
That kind of leads us into that topic of is there a double standard, for domestic abuse and shit? Because like, I feel like there should be a uproar for Bow Wow getting his ass whooped like that.
But you know how the world is. The world is go by double standard rules and shit. So of course this gonna blow over once the full details of this situation get out. It's gonna blow over.
But you know the sad part about that though. You right, it is gonna blow over, but everybody still gonna be laughing at the fact dude got his ass beat and shit. Like that ain't a laughing matter.
Not really, because it's Bow Wow. Bow Wow been the butt of every joke for the last couple of years and shit.
Yeah, so but this ain't no joking matter and shit.
Yeah.
There's two double standards, but those double standards, I think they need to exist just because men are naturally stronger than women and shit. So,
right.
I mean, it should always be double standard first. It's like, if she hit me, I don't give a fuck. Like, don't hit her back, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you strong as hell. And then, like, the shit we talking about last week, the rape shit, like, they need to always have more power than.
But okay, but my problem with that, don't hit a chick shit, and I wouldn't hit a chick. My problem with that whole thing is what happens when you constantly getting attacked and shit.
Leave.
Rico, it sounds like you trying to find an excuse.
No. I'm not finding an excuse.
He's saying,
I'm asking the devil
for Chris Brown again, Rico.
That ain't finding no excuse.
No, man, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah,
like, my girls, I do that shit like Bow Wow. I might knock her head loose. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know what he's saying though. He's saying like
you run out of eventually you run out of options and shit.
All right, so what I would say if you constantly if your girlfriend or wife or significant other is constantly putting their hand on you, I would say just leave.
Oh no, it don't be that simple though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it.
No, it don't be that simple because sometimes like if she keep doing that to you, all you gotta do is like let her know what's up, let her know what the temperature is. Cause after a while,
so just hit her one time real swift.
Oh no, just hand her down like yo, you do this shit again, I'm gonna break your fucking neck. That's what you gotta do.
That would break your damn neck.
Yo, that's what you gotta do. Just hold it down like, yo, I can break your fucking neck right now. You know how easy that shit can be? That's what you gotta do. Just give her a crazy ass like that.
This sounds like horrible advice.
Yeah, because like, what after you do that, what if she just two-piece you again?
Oh yeah, then you just fight her, then leave. Just knock her loose a little good time and then hit it.
Try that shit. She like, all right, let's see what you got. Boop boop.
Oh yeah, dodge them joints and hit her with a combo real quick. Yeah, with a 2-piece in the biscuit. Man, fuck shit, yo.
Hell yeah. But nah,
yo, we not beating up women.
Yeah, speak for yourself, G.
He said if she hit me with a 2-piece in the biscuit, I ain't got no choice.
Yeah, yo, you ain't about to hit me.
Hell yeah.
I'ma hold you down, let you know.
Nah, but moving along and shit.
I'm joking, by the way, people.
We kind of sticking with hip hop, but on some more friendlier type shit. Tory Lanez. I don't know, bro.
Oh, he got the ether smoke for everybody.
Tory got the smoke.
Tory might be Thanos of rap right now, bro.
Shit, maybe.
I don't know what you making that face for, my nigga. He done cleaned 2 niggas up back to back.
So, just for the audience, if you don't know, Tory Lanez has been on like this crazy rampage and shit. He battled this rapper named Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas.
Yeah, and he bodied him.
Facts.
Yeah, he bodied Joyner.
Yeah, and I was expecting Joyner to like clean him up.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he bodied Joyner Lucas, he told the entire rap game that he was the king of rap. And then a lot of rappers started coming at him, but one rapper in particular.
No, hold on, you gotta. Because he was claiming that, he was claiming he was the king of rap, and then he tried to challenge J. Cole and Pusha T.
No, I'm talking about, but the Don Q came right.
Oh yeah, so
that.
yeah, Don Q did jump out the window. Yeah.
So so this rapper named Don Q, he's from New York. He heard he was the best rapper, so he was like, hell no, I'm about to destroy this dude real quick. So he dropped this. He sent the fave first. That shit was light as hell. I was super unimpressed, and Rico was trying to tell me.
Oh no, he was spitting.
Victory.
He was spitting.
It's hard as hell rapping over Victory.
That shit was boring as hell.
No, that shit was hard.
That shit was hard.
You don't fuck with Don Q, I think.
Hell no, that shit was weak as hell. I thought he should have came way harder than that shit.
No,
but
it sounded good. It was just when Tory came back and started telling motherfuckers he had STDs.
He had herpes.
Like they always say, the lie is almost more fun than the truth.
No, I think that shit sounded real. He said he was spreading STDs around the strip club.
Yeah, nigga said he
said, yo, you mad ugly, son.
He said, yo, and you wild ugly. You wild ugly. I was crying laughing, yo. Like, this nigga just clowned him.
And then, it was only the one, Tory only dropped one diss track for Don Q and cleaned them up right away. Even Don Q dropped the second one when he had bars on that second one.
The second one was hard too.
But it was like,
it's not fucking with Tory. Tory rapped on the Duffy beat, yo.
Yeah, it was.
But the hardest part about battling Tory now.
Hold on, before you even say that. Cause that kind of brings me into the point. How do a rapper beat, like, what's the formula to beat Tory Lanez in a battle? And then you can kind of say what you was going to say about him being able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, just add Drake in it. He a bitch up.
Add Drake in the battle?
Yeah. No, I'm saying, like, if you just add Drake, just say Drake, come help me. And Tory bitch up.
No, but what was you saying, Rico? The hardest part about
the hardest part about battling Tory is that he didn't battle, out of two people he didn't battle, right?
Yeah.
They didn't pretty much said everything that you can say about Tory and shit. Yeah. Everything that, as hard as Don Q's songs were to me personally, it sounded like a whole bunch of repetitive shit. We all know about his hairline. Yeah. We all know about his height. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all know that he be stealing flows and shit like that. Like, how do you defeat somebody when you know everything about him already?
I know angles that you could take on this nigga.
Oh, yeah. You can take mad angles on this nigga. Because you gotta talk about the obvious.
Hold on. So the angles that I would take is, one, his album's been fucking trash for like his last couple albums been garbage. You can go in on like his.
Oh, what's the name? Was dope.
Yo, I'm talking about we talking about when it comes to that was a good album. But I'm saying when it comes to selling,
comes to selling and comes to overall like because remember he dropped the concept album, his first album, and it was like sounding like Good Kid, Mad City.
It sounded exactly like Good Kid, Mad City.
That's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't a trash album though.
But the whole point is you can go in.
It was a good album.
So the angle you can take is like one that he don't know how to develop a good album and shit. An album. He don't know how to develop an album that
he doesn't know how to sell albums.
Nah,
because he can make a good album.
The last album he just dropped wasn't good.
No, that was trash. I agree 100%. But
and that's the angle you could take.
No, but the album before that was dope. And the concept album, what the hell?
That concept album was kind of trash.
Thanks.
No, that shit was dope too.
I told you so.
Yeah, I told you so. That was dope too. No, you tripping. You go
it was too long.
Go listen to it again.
Hold on. I told you so. It had some songs, but overall, he don't know how to make a whole album. Solid album.
Yeah.
Completely.
Because I told you so, only liked like 4 or 5 songs on that joint.
Go listen to it again.
But
that shit hard.
I mean, I guess what we saying is like, how would you attack him in a battle? I think you can attack him based on his ability to make out. Like if I was J. Cole or Kendrick or a big rapper that know how to make a solid album, you could just go after his number one weakness, and that's building albums. He can.
But how can you go after his albums when his singles sell better than a lot of people's music and shit?
He only has 2 singles that did good though.
And you can just make fun of him being a single artist. Yo, you a single artist. You T-Pain. You not a fucking rapper.
And then plus like how like how we rib on like we talk about each other. We don't go to the obvious joke and shit. I'm gonna talk about your mother, your grandmother, your father. I'm gonna talk about your shoes. All you gotta do is just say something funny, and that's a quarter ball, and you can catch his ass because that's how he get niggas first.
Yeah, because that STD shit was funny.
Yeah, that's it. He got
that shit was hilarious, yo. No, like I said, it's other ways to come at him, and I don't know.
How would you come at him?
You can say he gay. You can say as many. You can say any lie, as long as it's funny and it's a quotable and it's a hard bar. You can say anything.
You can talk about it singing.
Anything you want.
Yeah, you can talk about it singing too. Yeah,
talk about it singing. Like I said, actually, hit him with that. Like hit him on some hard, like some. I don't know, yo.
And you need a hard ass beat too.
You gotta have a hard beat. Like I said, you gotta be aggressive as a motherfucker and shit. The only thing like what makes Tory Lanez hard and shit is that nigga he actually makes like actual songs and shit. Like the Duffy, like the joint that he killed Don Q on and shit. Like I would listen to that shit. Right. Like it was like nostalgic for like a back to back. You know how like you could play back to back and shit. Yeah. Like and all Tory Lanez diss songs sound like that. They sound like actual songs and shit.
Because Tory Lanez, his best strength is he's a chameleon in this shit. He know how to sound like, so that's his biggest, like, if he battling Kendrick or Cole, he can morph into you.
Yeah, he can go into your lane.
It's pretty much battling yourself and shit. So it's like,
that's exactly how you do. You know, destroyed Jordan Lucas show. He destroyed Jordan Lucas with his own flow and shit.
And his rapping voice sound a lot better. Like his flows, his cadence, it sound a lot better and shit. Especially if he's saying it with a quotable bar and that bar hard and it's funny. He won. He got.
I wouldn't be a real hip hop person if I didn't give Dreamed Out her props. She almost called a semi body, just almost and shit.
Man, we could have went through this whole topic without you bringing up Dreamed Out, that trash ass song.
That song wasn't trash.
So you saying if we thinking about the criteria of how do you beat Jordan Luke or Tory Lanez? You saying like going at him overall?
She said out of all the rappers that rapped against him, she said all the shit that they didn't say.
Yo, matter of fact, it wasn't trash. Her shit was actually kind of dope.
Yeah, she said all the shit that.
Yo, she said a nigga try to suck her foot through the sock. Yo,
she said she rolled a nigga face in the Beijing was in her legs and shit.
I mean, if we still
that shit trash as fuck.
That shit was hilarious.
So, but I'm saying because I mean we still on topic and shit. So like, if we trying to figure out how to beat Tory, then her strategy of like, all right.
Cause it'd be a chick.
No, not even that. She said
all chick shit.
But all chick shit. But not even. Just look at it from the outside looking in. No one could say what she said because it was. I know she's a girl. I'm just saying based on like how
Don she ain't fuck the other people.
Check me. No, but that's not the overall thing. What I'm saying is like everything was brand new. All her insults and her raps were. It was new shit that no one heard about.
She said all the shit that everybody else wasn't saying.
So even if she is, I'm saying of course she's gonna say that because she's a lady, but. If you battling him not as a girl, but like you, like a Cole or somebody like that, think of something kind of like how she did when it was like, this is outside the box. So I'm not talking about your flow or your albums and that shit. I'm just saying some other shit.
Yo. I feel all that shit you saying, right?
Yeah.
Number one. This shit was hard because she was a chick.
Okay.
The reason I say that shit was trash because her bars was mediocre. The beat was hard, but her punches was trash. The hook was trash. Everything was trash about it. So it was a garbage song.
Oh no,
it just was funny. It was just funny because it was about Tory Lanez. Like she was clowning nigga because.
What's your name again?
Dreamed Out
and shit. Because she was clowning Tory Lanez from a chick's point of view and shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the song was garbage, yo.
No, it was a good song.
Nah, that shit was good.
It was a good effort.
Her bars was basic as fuck.
And what we talking about Dreamed Out's Tory Lanez diss track.
I put that pussy on your head.
So you telling me that in that song, Dreamed Out rap better than Don Q and what was the Don Q?
No, she did
the first one.
I wouldn't say.
I'm saying she just had.
I wouldn't say
more
she
portable bars.
Yeah,
and it, like what Rico was saying, it was more so not that she rapped better. It was like she was saying new shit and no one heard about him.
And she was saying funny shit. Like you gotta match funny with funny.
No, it is funny. I feel like that don't make it no less trash.
And the shit that she was saying, Don Q was saying the same shit that Jordan Lucas was saying. So it's like those two diss songs were similar and shit.
Fact.
She's a woman that has sex with Tory.
I know, but that's what
that's what make it even better and shit.
And it's a brand new perspective. Like I mean, it is dope because she is a woman, but it's just a different perspective.
Yo, she got quotables. Yo, she said you wanted to have a threesome. You try to add a nigga to have a threesome with us. Like that shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
bro, that shit was garbage.
Yeah,
that's what make the situation better and shit.
How was that garbage? She said that nigga wanted to add another nigga instead of another girl.
Yeah, I didn't like that bar. I thought the second through the sock shit was.
Oh yeah, that was fire too. But I'm saying that shit was hilarious too. She got more quotables.
She's trying to call him gay and shit.
That shit was trash. Continue.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, if she had a bigger following.
Yeah, I mean, that shit was.
He would have had to come out with a record. If she had a bigger following.
For her to turn that. I guess what impresses me more is the fact that she was able to turn that disc so fast and shit.
Because her writers was on point, bro.
Her writers on point, like
whatever it was, she dropped that shit and it was go. Like I was actually impressed and shit.
Nah, that gave her a few looks too. So she did right.
Hell yeah, but nah, I mean, I'm waiting on that one rapper to come through and just bitch smack Tory. I'm hoping it's JID and shit.
Yeah, what's gonna happen is Tory gonna fuck around with somebody that's a little too big for his britches and shit, and they gonna destroy his ass.
No,
and I think it's gonna be JID because JID he is with the shits.
Yep.
And the nigga can actually spit and he reckless as fuck.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
And I think that the strategy to beat Tory Lanez, do not drop your shit first. Let him bust first, and then you respond to that.
I disagree.
But no, I'm saying, but he's not gonna bust.
I agree with that
because my son even came. My son even made a joint about him.
I'm talking about a bigger artist.
When you
on this level and shit.
The problem with dissing Tory first is not only do he get the opportunity to listen to what you said,
he can copy that shit.
He get to copy it and he get to play on your words and shit.
Yeah.
He play every diss song. Yeah. Think about this. When Joyner dropped, my nigga, what the first thing he said he was gonna do? I'm gonna kill this nigga with his flow. That's exactly what the fuck he did and shit.
So I disagree. So I'm saying that's what Tory gonna do. But you can still drop first and be Tory Lanez.
But no, because Tory's a chameleon and shit. So let's say JID. Let's say JID dropped first though. Let's say JID dropped first, and then Tory
Lanez can't copy JID flow.
Yeah,
I can't see that. JID flow is stupid and
hell yeah.
But okay, even if he don't copy it, he can make fun of it.
That shit hard as hell.
I don't know,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He gonna make fun of it.
Stupid.
If he try to do like JID do the quick time shit, but he do like a mixture of quick time with like some Andre and shit. Like it's hard.
But no, I say when he do his quick time, it's more like a New York quick time, like boom, 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 boom. It's not more like
who JID?
No, not JID. I'm talking about
I'm talking about JID though.
Oh,
I said JID shit when he do quick time. It's like a quick time flow with it's like a mixture of Andre and some quick time.
It's like and Andre and K Dot with Kendrick Lamar.
Hell yeah, but it's so hard to mimic because it's like. Yeah, it just won't be able to do it, but I don't know.
Yeah, because if Tory did do that shit, then
he gonna sound stupid.
He gonna sound stupid. He gonna lose.
He gonna lose.
So you're right.
He sounds stupid. Like I said, I feel like JID might be able. He could drop a track, and if it's hard enough, and Tory that probably would be Tory downfall. Trying to copy some shit that he can't copy.
Hell yeah.
Like that'd be what kills Tory Lanez.
Well, what if JID bait Tory? Like he set him a trap, like averages
like an energy.
Hell
like
yeah.
how Drake do our energy.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Just bait him up real quick, and then Tory trying to like spaz, and then JID struck that.
You know the one thing I respect about these battles that Tory been having, the fact that he really making people rap. It don't have to be one of those diss records where it got to play on the radio for it to be relevant and shit. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I like diss records like that, yo.
No, but I appreciate it, but I appreciate the art that Tory bringing to and shit. Yeah. Like it's right back to people picking beats and really like going bar for bar with niggas and shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm still shocked at the fact that fucking Back to Back almost won a Grammy and shit.
Hell yeah,
Back to Back was one of the hardest diss songs ever made.
But that's the funny part. It wasn't even like a diss song and shit. It was like a real record. It was a record that just so happened to stumble into a diss song to me personally.
Yeah, that shit is fire. Mm-hmm.
Nah, he ain't stumbled into it. That's the whole rap. That whole song was a diss song and shit.
Nah, but anytime you can play a diss song on the radio and shit, like you want to hear an Ether on the radio and shit like that. You want to hear The Bridge Is Over on the radio. You want to hear No Vaseline on the radio.
Shit, in Cali, you was hearing that shit.
What?
You was hearing all.
Yeah, you was hearing all them diss records.
And wasn't Takeover on the radio?
Yeah, Takeover was on the radio.
Yeah, Ether was all over the radio.
But not like Back to Back though. Back to Back was like chart topping, just all kind of shit. That's what I'm saying.
But again, that's a different time. You can't really compare charts from now to then and shit. That's a whole different time. That Back to Back was a diss song in the streaming era.
Yeah.
You can't really compare Ether to Back to Back.
But I'm saying, Back to Back, you can.
It's still, regardless of how you try to flip it, it's still a diss song and shit.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can't compare Back to Back to Ether on the charts. You just can't do it because that was a streaming song. That was in the streaming age versus on.
But that's exactly what I just said and shit.
Yo, but those are two different type of songs though. Because like Back to Back, that's like a club. That's
exactly my point and shit.
Like Drake said, he went in it intentionally to make it a song that me can hear everywhere and shit. Like it's gonna be played in the clubs. It's gonna be played in everybody's cars. It's gonna be played in everybody's fucking headphones.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like that's exactly what I just said. I feel like it was literally a song, and then it just bumped into being a diss song and shit.
No. He went intentionally. That was his plan. It wasn't a song. He made that.
It was a diss song with a hook, with a chorus,
and some quotable ass lines.
It was just a amazingly constructed diss song.
Yeah, because you can go back and listen to his interviews. He said like, all right, so after that first diss he made, he was like, he went back in there because he
charged up and shit.
Yeah, so he was like, well, I gotta finish this nigga.
All right, well, I mean, y'all let us know.
How to kill Tory?
Yeah, how to kill Tory Lanez. I was trying to figure out, like, yo, we still talking about this? But yeah, y'all let us know how to kill Tory Lanez. What will be the formula for what rappers they should take? Should they talk about his album sales? Should they talk about his rapping style? Should they talk about his singing voice? Just let us know in the comment section.
And let us know how to say Bow Wow and shit. Y'all, y'all think we gotta just get this nigga up off social media for a little while? What we gotta do with dog?
Hell yeah.
Facts.
But no, that's gonna wrap up Mackin Hangin Podcast episode, what we at, 5?
Yeah, 5.
5, fellas.
Episode 5.
Hey, we moving and grooving and shit.
Yeah, y'all gotta follow us on SoundCloud, Facebook, YouTube,
Spotify, iTunes.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Say your shit, Rico.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
No, remember that interact shit.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all interact with us too, man.
Let us know how y'all feel, man.
We love that shit, man.
Hell yeah. But that's gonna wrap up Mackin Hangin Podcast. Signing off.
Dre Wood.
Peace out.